Shalom Akim. I like to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to the hopeful elect that's pushing this truth and sincerity in this preaching in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. I like to go into this article. So I ran into it's on Wednesday, June 29th. What is the government preparing for? So I'm gonna read the article. Read some of this article. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. By Michael Snyder. You may not be getting prepared for a major national disaster, but the government sure is. I have been informed that in recent months, numerous emergency food companies have been contacted by the government, and they have been told that their inventories could potentially be seized in the event of a significant emergency. And as you will see below, the government recently participated in an exercise that simulated an unprecedented global food crisis lasting as long as a decade. In addition, NPR has just revealed details about the very secretive strategic national stockpile program that is storing billions of dollars worth of medicine supplies in warehouses around the nation. This is a program that most Americans don't even know exists. On top of everything else, strange reports of military vehicles with UN markings have been coming in from all over the nation. So what in the world is the government up to while they work so feverishly hard to get prepared? I'm gonna stop right there. Well, really for those that not in the know, there's they be viewing my page, and to the brothers in this truth, I already know that the elites, the bankers, Rothschilds, Rockefellers, all them the top echelon elites, they already know they ain't got much time. So they are getting in position, are getting the troops and things in position, because they know things are going to get hectic. They don't know they only got a limited supply of food and other things, which I just read in the article. And these people that's not in the know, does not know what's going on, gonna be caught off guard when that day comes. And when things start really getting hectic, what's going on in Venezuela right now is an example. But other places too, it's somewhat going on now. But in America, people are so docile, they think everything gonna be alright, but not knowing that things are gonna get real serious out here soon. It could possibly be this year, probably going to next year, but you can see the signs if you are, far like you in this truth. But for those that are not, well, you just gonna have to find out the hard way. But I'm gonna bring a scripture out before I read some more of this article. Go to Revelations 12 and 11. What's this? 12 and 12. Yep, Revelations 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he know they have but a short time. So like I was saying, these elites, man, these Edomites, top echelon, they know they don't have no but little time, man, to do what they gotta do. They know their kingdom is running out of time. They're trying to implant that microchip in people and order out of KO. Trying to start some hectic shit. To get people to make them want to take that chip. Once the food shortages come in and prices start going up and so forth and like that, and the economy not is falling for like the paper dollar, so that's their last little situation, they got planned a solution, I say, is to implant that microchip mandatory, make it mandatory, because some folks already voluntarily taking it, but to put it mandatory, they're gonna have to, bring a solution, like, just have things go hectic and make people want to take that chip. But yeah, read some more in the article. Go back to the article. All right. Let's see. Let's start. Start right here. Well, according to Reuters, global demand for food has already begun surging, and one new report indicates that it won't be too long before we can see a doubling of food prices. Swelling populations and demand for food combined with ever scarcer water and land resources could lead to a doubling of food prices and trigger civil unrest in some developing countries, a new report says. And I'll go back down. Then let me go down to this part of it. But what are we to make of all the strange sightings of UN vehicles all over America recently? According to, I'll go down to this one. In particular, a series of photos of white UN military vehicles traveling through Virginia that were posted on Facebook by Jeff Stern has popped up in news stories worldwide. For the past day or so, military convoys have been witnessed traveling both north and south with lines of equipment ranging from Humvees, troop transport trucks, and tankers to military personnel following the convoy in civil vehicles. Interestingly enough, many of the soldiers traveling in the convoy were soon seen wearing helmets, an unusual procedure for a simple convoy. In addition, the convoys were carrying what appeared to be construction equipment. Although the troop movement may indeed have been a routine convoy, the United Nations vehicles may also have been a routine shipment from a manufacturing facility, or even a simple and being transport. The conversation brewing in the United States election, the potential for civil unrest, the dangers of economic collapse, and the potential conflict with Russia are all potential for use of the United Nations peacekeepers inside the United States, as many have posted in the past, as well as some type of martial law scenario. So that's about it. I'm reading the article. Yep. So that tells you right there that just by them, like, people seeing these UN military trucks, and like I said, me and Akim seen military trucks go through here and through the neighborhoods and on the freeways. I know, so like a month or 2 months ago, and and they're just really just getting in position. Like I said, before, case, like I say, economy clash, civil unrest, like the article said. They're gonna try to act like they're keeping the peace, but really they don't have this. They have the cities like on lock. You can't really even go nowhere. But I'm bringing the article. Slack your scripture on that. This is Luke 21:20. And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation therefore is nigh. So, like the article said, got these armed vehicles, troops riding through neighborhoods and states and freeways, and then you gotta understand when it says Jerusalem, it's not necessarily talking about the place Jerusalem, because Jerusalem is a people, it's a place. So it's to the Israelites, to the 12 tribes, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Natives. You know, it's gonna be a time of trouble for them when those troops come running through, and like a flood. Like the enemy come roll through like a flood, like the scripture say. And let me go to in and off of Ecclesiasticus. See, make sure it's 9 and see 9. Yeah, 9, okay. Ecclesiastes 9 and 12. For man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in the evil net, and as the birds that are caught in the snare. So are the sons of men snared in the evil time, when it fell suddenly upon them. So yeah, man, the evil time, man, times of trouble. A lot of folks are gonna be caught up. They gonna be caught up unaware. Like I said, be caught up in that snare. They not gonna know what to do, who to call on, the name of the Lord. They're gonna be calling on sweet Jesus, but the Lord's not gonna hear them. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not his name. Even you might have some folks that might know the name, but the Lord still might not hear them. When you call up on him and ask for help, or you in a dire situation, that time comes, time is trouble. And the martial law truth start coming in and so forth. So I just want to bring that up. Hope this is edifying to the hopeful elect, just hopefully I have enough faith to endure until the end, because it's really getting serious, with the apostles coming down on the brothers that's in GMS about doing videos and so forth, pushing this work. So so to the hopeful elect, just endure to the end, and just keep doing the work. Again, I'd like to give all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahshai. Yahshai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to the whole field. And just keep on going. And don't give in. Just keep the faith and endure to the end. Shalom.